This video was recorded yesterday and I did plan to publish it yesterday. Unfortunately, I was a pussy. However, everything I speak in this video actually seemed to be coming to life. Check out the level of analysis. Check out the level of understanding of this market. Check out the level of perfection. I'm never wrong. I thought that I'm wrong and I'm just never wrong. And I'm just right. And we are just moving exactly according to the plan that I've outlined. Check this video out. Check out the things that I'm actually talking about. This is just crazy market alpha that you won't be able to find anywhere. Notifications on for tomorrow's video, and without further ado, enjoy. Moodeng is going to absolute zero in 2 days. If I would get some response from some people, I'll probably publicly short Moodeng. And the understanding, the issue that you might have is where you should actually be putting your funds currently in expectation for the asset to appreciate in value, to suck up all of the Moodeng liquidity. Some of the people who were buying Moodeng better place, they were thinking that, oh, we will have a liquidity distribution phase for Moodeng, and this is the time where liquidity will flow into better place, like Pastor and some other place in the marketplace. I honestly do not think so. I think that when the main mover for the meta dies out, all the other movers for the meta die out as well. And that's why, essentially, Moodeng with all of the better places go into zero. And I know the token, I know the asset that all of this liquidity is actually going to, that I top blasted at $9 million market cap with certain size. Some people would say that it's not a proper size. Some people would say that, yeah, it's my whole portfolio at this stage, right? So let's actually dive in. What is this asset? This asset is Repost Dog. The concept is very, very simple, yet very, very effective. I do love the way how this thing is being distributed. That's pure network effect. That's pure marketing. You don't have to even do memes. You don't have to come up with something. You don't have to, it's like automated shilling even. Like when someone invests into meme token, they have to write about it. They have to share something on Twitter. Here, you just press one button and that's it. So the whole concept is that this dog is actually a repost dog. And the goal, it's actually a very, very great thing as well, because a main thing in the community, in Memecoin community, is to have a goal. And this thing actually have a goal. It's such a great psychological construct. If you would actually think about that, it's so easy to participate in this movement. It's so easy to act on this movement. At the same time, it has a goal. Let's break a world record together and get the most repost on a single tweet. The current world record is held by the Mr. Beast at 3.9 million reposts. We can do this and dog. So the thing is that you buy the token and you repost the picture of the dog. And that's it. If you want, you pretty much want to continue to bull post. My prediction at this stage is that all of the liquidity from Moodeng is coming into this thing, and Moodeng is as dead in 2 days. It's pretty much dying in 2 days right away. As I said in my video, I was made fun of. Oh, you're copying things like that. Just see how your fucking money fucking evaporate. Just look at your portfolio and remember my fucking words, right? Just look at it happen. I know the fucking future. I know how this fucking reality works. I know what does the brain of average Solana shitcoin holder actually has, how it's constructed, how this 16 years old pure JIT brain actually operates. This thing is essentially the next thing, as I would think, at this stage that will be pushing further. I was not taking any initials out at this stage. I do see certain issues. Certain issues is that as well, too many people got a bunch of money and were able to essentially get a bunch of liquidity just through the fact that they were buying early, right? They could have bought like with 10K and right now they would have 100K, and the whole liquidity is unfortunately only 450K. Well, at the same time, it's not that bad as on the cabal shit is out there. So it's a pure network effect, right? The second issue that I'm seeing is essentially the fact that it has the dollar mark, RDOG, right here. The issue with that is because if we have this dollar mark, probably like large accounts like celebrities and stuff, they won't be reposting this thing. Because if we would not have this, it will be probably way easier for them to repost, and we will be able to really attract a bunch of retail into the whole situation right there, right? We will probably not be doing this with the current meme token, with the current setup. However, I would say the speculative value might be around $40-50 million market cap, right? But this thing may be higher, depending on the outcome on the marketplace, because unfortunately I do expect the correction, and partially the reason I was actually saying that Moodeng is going to zero is because I know that the fucking correction is coming. It's because I'm the only person on this fucking marketplace who's able to predict correctly the last 3 weeks of price movement, if not even 4. Correctly predict market movement for the last 4 weeks, and no one still does not give a shit about me. Current videos, they're getting less than 1,000 views at this stage. It's just fucking crazy. Who the fuck are you watching? Who the fuck are you watching? Tell me. People that jerk off for 90 minutes daily to some charts? People that are sharing you some altcoins to dump on you because they got free allocations? This is just crazy to me. Tell me the person who actually predicted correctly the last 4 weeks of the movement of this market. No one fucking did. No one fucking did. This thing should be huge. Well, it depends on the momentum as well. Momentum is very important, because as you would think, like once a person reposts, like there is no more actions that you can actually do. Well, at the same time, you can be bull posting. You can be bull posting, a bunch of people who are essentially bull posting this project further as well, right? And kind of repost, yeah, it's very easy to do from different accounts. I think it's already trading #1 on Twitter in the US, and we're in the midst of this correction RSI wise. Let's actually see what would be the market cap of this thing once this video will actually be launched. Maybe we are going to zero straight away, right? I do not think so. And as you know, I'm a professional in beta plays, right? Some called me a beta male. I actually have a story to tell, right? Because I wanted to tell this story last time when I was talking about me being a beta male, right? I want to tell it currently because I was not able to find some words to actually tell this to you. So in the high school and essentially in the university, we have different groups. We had different groups. There's probably a bunch of you out there as well, right? Different groups. We usually had like 24 students in each, right? And then you pretty much had like, let's say 4 to 8 to 12 groups of people of the same age, right? So in total, that would be like 10 times 24, that's 240 plus 48, that's 288 students, right? If we essentially count in 12 groups of these people. And what interesting, what essentially was happening is that when I was initially entering my group, I was not an alpha male like initially, 100%. I was being looked at this beta, no one was counting, but over time, I essentially was gaining more and more reputation and essentially becoming the closest thing to the alpha, as you can only think. But it was very hard for me to become this alpha on the interdimensional group level, being alpha in these 12, like all of these groups. So you might say that I was the highest of the beta male, as you can only think, right? Obviously the situation is fucking different currently. I have a huge fucking international company. It's quite hard to fucking call me a beta male right at this stage, in terms of like the age and what I accomplished and what these people accomplished. It's very fucking hard to call me a beta male at this stage. But coming back, I've seen a comment that Stan, you're a king of beta males, something like this, which was very fucking funny if you would essentially ask me, right? So I was saying that honestly, I often focus on beta plays, and honestly I often make money with beta plays right out there. So a beta plays to your RDOG essentially is RCat. Apologies for my fucking MacBook Air just fucking lagging just all the time, it's just crazy. So I took a bit of the profits on RDOG and I shoveled into RCat. Exactly the same narrative. I'm just playing on the cope of people out there. I'm slightly down currently at this stage. We'll see. Maybe this thing will just go to zero. My projection is that essentially this RDOG thing will continue to move up and that people would want to invest their money into RCat as a co-play, and I will take profits on them. I will eventually be taking profits on them. And all the like better plays of Moodeng, yeah, they were. It's quite interesting also is that kind of this meta is supporting the psyop of the current market, is that, oh, Moodeng is very retail nice, and this RDOG is also like is on Twitter, so it's very retail friendly. Retail is not fucking in the market. They are not fucking in the marketplace currently. You would not need this type of psyop if retail would actually be in the market. You would just launch some your anus type of coin, right, and it will just push right away. because there would be just too many liquidity in the marketplace once real retail actually comes. All this psyop and all this thing is the question, is the issue of the lack of liquidity. We do not have any fucking retail currently. This is just a carefully created psyop that you need to understand and you need to use to your advantage, because even me explaining this psyop to you, I'm kind of probably, it might create a network effect. More and more people will essentially understand that this is a psyop, and my backs might get hurt because of it, right? Because all of these, like a genius, this large fucking psyop on Solana, like, oh, retail will come and will buy our bags, it's very retail friendly, oh, like it's the most fucking popular animal on TikTok. It's zero. They're all at fucking zero. It all was a psyop, and like it's still being used, and kind of you're still buying it because yeah, probably this is really like, this is a very, very important thing on TikTok, and these people that don't have fucking money, that are sitting in debt currently, they will come and they will buy this. We will be able to dump on them. I honestly think that there would be max 1 to 2 plays as the same as in the last cycle, like maybe 4 plays, memecoin plays, right? That will actually attract retail, and all of the other movements will get caused by crypto natives taking profits on retail money from these top picks, right? And repositioning into other things, thinking essentially the same logic. Oh, probably it's gonna attract retail, so I will probably just put my money in there just to become liquidity of the current holders of this thing as well. So it's all just a giant psyop for people to essentially buy into this bullshit, into this crap on the marketplace. Just a giant psyop out there. I'm willing to play the game. I do understand it, right? So I would say your meme token should be attracting fucking crypto whales. This is the main thing. Because retail, they don't move the chart until final like euphoria stage on the marketplace. Not a lot of us will be able to survive till that final stage. We'll be able to stay till that final stage, and we'll be able to capitalize, because I think a lot of you will fucking take profits and will fucking think before this final stage that, oh, bull market's probably ended, we're probably going down. This will be the main trick of this market. To finalize the situation about BTC, I'm expecting 66.6k to tap 66.6k, and I'm expecting the first week of October to be corrective, to be fucking bearish. And I will be right with my predictions for 5 fucking consecutive weeks of price action on the crypto market. And I will still be getting solid views, because you will still watch your fucking altcoin influencers who are shoveling this shit in your fucking throats, right? It still will be happening, right? And I will still be right, because you're seeing people already de-risk, remove the leverage, I'm entering shorts. I was telling about this thing. I was screaming about it on my Twitter for several days. I was telling about it through this week. And currently, the people you watch, the people you follow, they start entering shorts. They're seeing this reactive behavior. Everyone is fucking de-risking. I was talking about this for so many fucking days. Give me my 900 views and fuck off, alright? Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.